Yo, what's going on? It's your main man, Rick the Dawn. Welcome back. Tough loss in that last episode, man. Tampa Bay has our number. We have not been able to beat this team. And now we set off to face Dallas. We do have our full roster back. So I'm excited to have Willie Jackson back. They're also 3-2, so this should be a very interesting game. I think this is a statement game for me, so I'm going to go ahead and throw on the undefeated Lion-inspired uniforms. And you know what? I'm going to do 3-minute quarters again. I made an excuse in that last episode. I said the only reason I lost is because we had our team was handicapped. We didn't have our full team. And here's the opportunity to put that to rest. We'll find out right now. We are at full strength. There's nobody injured. Everybody's ready to play. And, you know, the training is on low. There's zero excuses to be made here. Let's go. All right. I didn't bring my Lion-inspired uniforms in because I clicked off. That's my excuse right now. No, I'm kidding. All right, here we go, y'all. Ready to ball out. All right, we are back at full strength. This is what our team looks like. If anybody's like, yo, what does this team look like? We haven't seen them at full strength. There's been always, ooh, what happened there? There's always been some kind of weird thing going on with it. Here's what the team looks like. This episode will show you definitively what this team looks like. All right, we got 3-minute quarters, full team, full strength. Everything is exactly what it needs to be. And whatever the score is or whatever we look like in this game, this is the true look of this team. No mistake about it. Ooh, good hit. All right, right now, it feels good to control a full team for a change. I feel like up until this point, I was kind of working with like these weird variations of the team. Again, there's Jeffy Zah showing what he's going to become, which is a powerhouse running back. All right, when he levels up, he's going to be a freak of nature. He's still fumble prone right now, and that's really up to me to know that. I got to make sure I dive whenever possible. We'll walk that in. Willie Jackson is back, man. Oh, my gosh. It feels good to have this guy on the lineup. That might be a miss. Willie Jackson is back. It feels great to have him back on the lineup. It feels good to hike the ball and know that I have Willie Jackson on the field. And you can tell the defense is having problems already because when I hike the ball, they're scrambling and they're all over the place. All right, we got Willie Jackson back on kick returns. All right, I'm not going to take a hit. Don't want to risk this guy getting injured. If he gets injured again, though, I will take him off kick returns. Something tells me he got injured because he's doing, you know, 2 jobs. I'll put my man Myron back on kick returns. I thought it would be like a clever move to put him on kick returns because it will give him, you know, he's like the fastest player on the team. And I will say in that losing effort against Tampa Bay, Mike actually did a good job with catching the ball. You know, you're going to hear me talk about his bad catching probably for as long as I have him on the team. But I will say, he caught the ball pretty decently last game. Jeffy Zah is looking pretty solid as well, especially this game. I'm liking the way that he's developing. Who knows? Maybe I'll give him a few touches this game. What? That's Mike. I told you. Mike can't catch that well, but he does everything else exceptionally well. We got a strong team. So one thing I will say is that our team got stronger. You know, just the ability to take hits and break tackles, we got stronger. But you couldn't really tell that because nice touchdown by Jeffy Zah. Good to get him some touches. Hopefully that raises his XP. There it is, man. Heck of a start to the game. So far, so good. Our defense is very green. A lot of rookies on the defensive side. And, man, let me tell you, our defense is going to go through some things until they level up. And one thing I do like about 3-minute quarters is that it gives me the ability to level up my guys so much faster. One of the things I try to do with 2-minute quarters is just give myself a bigger challenge. All right, now that we have a full team, I think you may see, I'm not sure, we're not really kicking their butt like I thought, because, you know, like I said, defensively, we still need a little work, level up wise. But I think you will see why I try to avoid 3-minute quarters, because it just gives me too much time, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, man. And also, when I think back to that Tampa Bay game in the last episode, a lot of that came from that terrible start to the game. We did a terrible job with starting the game, and we just never recovered. Wow, man, Rick is balling out today. Balling out, do you hear me? I should have went for 2. To really make them pay for missing their field goal. And I also should have did a better job with managing the clock. But I do have 3 timeouts. That's one of the benefits to playing 3-minute quarters. You get 3 timeouts. All right, so Dallas does exactly what they're supposed to do. They kind of make us pay for not managing the clock better. So I kind of got, you know, got away from looking at the clock. Definitely missed that. That was a really big mistake on my side. All right, but our guys are catching like never before. I will say that. All right, did not mean to slip out of bounds, but I'll take it as long as it's not a fumble or interception. All right, let's start using these timeouts. Even though we probably won't get down the field to score, it'll be great to get a field goal here. But then again, we do got Willie Jackson at the helm. And that just means one thing: anything is possible. All right, Mike is doing a great job just, you know, fielding these catches. Big decision here. I can go down the field for Willie Jackson. He's going to be down. He's going to be open. And I tried to do something silly there. I probably should have just kicked the field goal. But it was a once-in-a-game time decision, and I had to make it. I know who Willie Jackson is. I know what he's capable of. One thing I didn't quite compute is that he's super slow. He's super slow. All right, once again, man, Dallas scores, and our defense hasn't leveled up enough to the point where, you know, I can really trust them. Defensively, we look a lot like season 1, where we, you know, didn't get a lot of stops early in the season. And what it tells me is that I'm going to have to be a lot more efficient offensively, and that's okay. That's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that. I don't know what I was thinking about running the ball. I mean, should have easily made the decision to run there. Throw the ball. Sorry. I'm going to go my man Royal. I've been forgetting to get him out of the pocket. That might be a great reason why we are not looking so good, because I'm not using him effectively either. All right, Jeffy's out with the fumble there, and I think it is safe to say that I will not be able to run with him the way I hope to. And it's, again, no surprise. It's mainly due to the fact he's still young, very raw, underdeveloped. But I know I have to use him a certain way. I know what I got to do, man. I just figured it out. I know how to use him now. I got to basically use him as a rookie. And what I mean by that is, don't try to do anything spectacular. Literally, run with him and die. All right, so that's a little bit of doubt is starting to creep in. You can probably tell by my gameplay that's creeping in. But if I keep my mind strong and continue to work hard, I can make this game interesting. I'm not sure I can win at this point, but I can make it interesting. All right, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. We suck, but you know what it is, man? That's life, though. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people, when things get difficult, they tap out and they they just don't believe in themselves. I'm not like that, bro. In my life, the harder things get, the harder I work, bro. Like, when things start to get real bad in my life, I don't tap out. I regroup. And I say, you know what? What do we have to do? I go into problem solve mode. All right. Dallas is balling out, man. 42 points on the field, on the board. We are getting spanked again. This is 2 games where we're getting beat like we stole something. But like I was saying, one thing's for certain, man. When it gets rough in my life, bro, one thing I don't do is I don't tap out. I keep gunning. And this is why I feel like I'm different. And you'll see it. You'll see it. Right now, if you're watching this episode, let's say you're watching this episode after the season's over. You're just kind of like trying to catch up, and you're just trying to, like, you just stumbled upon this series, didn't even know it existed, and you're watching this episode. Go look at the final conclusion. What you will find is I found a way. I found a way to make it work. I think. I love talking like that. Like, I already know what's going to happen. I love doing that. And it only backfires when I'm wrong. But when I'm right, I look so awesome when I talk like that. All right, great catch by Mike. I think it's safe to say that Mike is better than I gave him credit for. I was very quick to write him off, but he's actually really good. He's really good. I like the way he plays. All right, so our defense hasn't got their footing yet, and it's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Myron with the interception. All right, here we go, y'all. All right, so what's the plan here? First off, brand new understanding of Jeffy's eye. I really want to get him exposure. I really want to go off with him, but it's really clear to me at this point that he's just not that caliber of player yet. And it's okay. It's all right. He doesn't have to be amazing yet. There's a lot of work to be done. I mean, that's the kind of coach I am. I'm the kind of coach that has no problem with developing his guys. If they don't look good, we're not going to trash them. We're not going to trade them and all that. No, we're going to work on them, and we're going to make note that, hey, he's still kind of green. And we're going to make the adjustments as we see it necessary. Right now, I'm just doing a little bit of back and forth. My wide receivers are doing a heck of a job. I'm going to go ahead and call that first time out. With 20 seconds on the clock, I think we can make something happen. I don't know what happened there. I tried to slide out of bounds, and my finger slipped off the button, so I got to live with the results. All right, here we go. Crunch time. Going to save this timeout. Never know how I'm going to use it, or if I'm going to need it or not. Okay. All right. So we do converge there, or convert there. I'm going to run some audibles. Here we go. All right, there it is, y'all. Oh man. I don't know how that happened. First off, let's call a spade a spade. Myron is the MVP of this game. No question about it. His interception saved our bacon, bro. Pass for 400 yards. Wow. 4-2. So that is why I don't like 3-minute quarters. As you saw it with your own eyes, it gave us too much time, man. It gave me a chance to come back. That was going to be a loss under any other circumstance. That was a loss, okay? If we had 2-minute quarters, that's an L for me. And the fact that we had 3 minutes to come back and Daniel Royal for 500 yards is insane to me. You have no idea how insane that looks just looking at that. That's insane, okay? Insane. As far as the defensive side, we didn't look the strongest. I will say that. I'm not sure how in the world Myron was rated a 5, considering that he literally saved the game, single-handedly saved the game. And, it just kind of, I'm going to go back to 2 minute. Definitely don't want to do 1-minute quarters. Oh, my gosh. Go back to 2-minute quarters so I can lose these games that I'm supposed to lose. I didn't like winning that game. We played terribly. I have to watch that game back because the comeback is like insane. It was serious. Okay, so let's go back to hard trainings. We need to level these guys up, which means that we're going to put these points into training. So every time, after every game, we get more XP. Okay, and we are now 4-2. Chicago took their first loss. We know that we're battling against Chicago in terms of trying to take control of the division. As far as the absolute, I mean, the entire conference, we're not far, man. Look, I know what it looks like. We're tanking. We suck this season, but we're only one game behind Arizona, who's in first place. So this whole season can turn around, bro. And it really boils down to mindset. Like, am I gonna just tap out? Oh, I can't win. Like, BS, bro. I'm not going for it. We're gonna come back and we're gonna do well. The next game, we'll go against Carolina. I'll probably play Carolina and Green Bay in the same episode. If you want to see that, throw a like on the video ASAP, bro. Throw it on there for that comeback. That comeback is crazy, right? That comeback was serious. All right, but anyway, you know what? I'm also gonna do something else in this episode. I just noticed something that I never noticed before. I'm gonna go to where are you? We're in the NFC, Detroit. I'm gonna change something about these unis, bro. And I've literally just noticed it. I want to go on the sleeves. I'm gonna go black. That's probably why we've been sucking this season. That's a terrible design choice. All right. The sleeve is already black on our home jerseys. Now it's black on our away jerseys. I'm cool with that. And then I want to just see something real quick. Let me see. What blue are we using? I think we're using this blue, right? Okay, cool. Let's go. I want to see something. When it comes to these pants, bro, they really throwing me off. Now we like the Cowboys. I don't want to like that. All right, I think I might keep that the same. Let's see if we can. I'm just trying to find little nuances to make these jerseys make these uniforms look a little cooler. And looks like that looks worse. So I'm going to stick with my original plan. But I did change the sleeves on those jerseys. That looks better to me, man. Now that's the real Detroit jerseys I was looking for right there. Okay. I'll keep those white because I think it's just a really cool concept uniform, conceptually speaking. And Carolina's next. Carolina looks very strong at 3-3. We're supposed to be 3-3, right? I'll accept that. But if you want to see the game against Carolina, big game, we'll play Green Bay and Carolina in the same episode. If you want to get that out, throw a like on the video. I'll holler at y'all, Mafia family. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for believing me. For those people who left and clicked off the video because they thought we was going to lose, you know what to do with yourself. But you know what I'm saying? Thank you for kicking it with me, man. We know how we do it. We're not going nowhere, y'all. We one game behind first place in the entire conference. This whole season is interesting, alive in a way. It's alive, bro. We far from gone. We far from. Everybody upset, angry. Don't worry about it, bro. Relax. We're going to be fine. All right, y'all. Peace.